They branded me a failure, but one secret shattered their lies. In the Carver household, I was the ghost nobody saw. My parents, Malcolm and Vivian, poured their dreams into my brother, Ethan, the golden child destined for greatness. Ethan was their pride, a chess prodigy, a Stanford-bound scholar with a full scholarship. I was just Liam, the afterthought, the one they dismissed as ordinary. At 12, I heard my mother sigh to a neighbor, "Ethan's our star."
Liam?
He's just trying. Those words clung to me like damp fog. Family dinners were Ethan's spotlight. The glass dining table gleamed under pendant lights, with Malcolm at the head, Ethan basking in his praise, and Vivian nodding at every boast. I sat at the corner, my words lost in their chatter. Once, at 14, I shared I'd won a school art contest. Malcolm barely glanced up. "Liam, art's a hobby. Ethan's mastering strategy." Their laughter stung, and I learned to bite my tongue. Ethan wore his role like armor. Tall, with a sharp jaw and sharper wit, he'd mock me effortlessly. At 16, I started bussing tables at a cafe to save for my future. One evening, Ethan caught me leaving, my apron stained. "Careful, Liam," he smirked, sprawled in the living room. "Don't let the grease ruin our reputation." My parents chuckled, and I slipped out, the door clicking shut on my pride. My only refuge was my aunt, Beatrice Carver. She'd built our family's $50 million software empire from a garage, a woman of quiet fire who valued soul over status. At her lakeside cabin, she'd ask about my sketches, not my grades. One dusk, as we watched the sunset, she said, "Liam, their scorn doesn't shape you. You hold a spark they can't fathom. When it's time, you'll shine." Her words haunted me, a promise I couldn't grasp. Ethan's Stanford graduation was a Carver coronation. My parents orchestrated a dazzling gala in a San Francisco rooftop venue, all sleek steel and starlit views. I wore Ethan's old blazer, ill-fitting, and was relegated to a corner table. As Ethan strode across the stage, Malcolm clapped like a king, Vivian beaming beside him. I joined in, but my hands felt like lead, my heart sinking under their disregard. The gala was a parade of wealth, guests in tailored suits, jazz humming, and Malcolm's voice commanding the room. "Tonight, we honor Ethan Carver, our legacy's heir. He'll inherit our $50 million company, our $8 million coastal villa, and a sleek Audi." Cheers erupted. Glasses clinked. Ethan grinned, untouchable. I shrank behind a potted fern, Vivian's whisper cutting as she passed. "Liam, don't spoil Ethan's night." As the crowd toasted, a man in a gray suit approached, his eyes piercing. He slid a sealed folder onto my table and murmured, "Time to reveal your truth." He melted into the throng before I could speak. My pulse thundered. The folder felt like a bomb, heavy with possibility. I hid it under my blazer, my mind racing. What truth? While Malcolm praised Ethan, I opened the folder. Inside were legal papers, stamped and notarized, naming me Liam Carver, heir to the company, the villa, and hidden accounts. A note in Beatrice's elegant script read, "Liam, I chose you for your heart, forged in their neglect. You see what matters. This empire is yours. Led boldly." My breath hitched. Beatrice had seen me, not the failure but the future. Fear gripped me. Challenging my family meant torching their perfect image. But I was tired of fading. As another toast began, I stood, knees trembling, and strode to the stage. Malcolm's eyes narrowed. "Liam, not now," he growled. Ethan smirked, expecting my retreat. I raised the folder. "Beatrice Carver chose me," I said, voice cutting the air. "Not Ethan. Not you, Malcolm. The company, the villa, everything is mine." Gasps echoed. Ethan's glass froze midair. Malcolm scoffed. Beatrice was misguided. A voice rang out. I was never misguided. Beatrice stood, her silver hair catching the light, her presence silencing the room. "Liam has the courage you ignored. He'll lead with heart, not hubris." The crowd stirred, shocked. Ethan stammered. Aunt Beatrice, I'm the one who earned this. Her gaze was steel. You chase glory, Ethan. Liam builds for others. Applause sparked, then swelled, drowning out Malcolm's protests. He stormed off, Vivian trailing, her poise crumbling. Ethan glared, his certainty fractured. Outside, San Francisco's lights glittered. Beatrice joined me. You feel it now, don't you? She asked. I nodded, her trust anchoring me. The boy called ordinary was gone. I was Liam Carver, the air rising from silence. To anyone diminished by others' words, hear this. Your value isn't their judgment. Your moment will come, and your truth will outshine their lies. Share this story, comment what struck you, and subscribe for more.